Ah, the humble oak tree. So wonderful, yet so mysterious. I wonder what goes on inside. Plants are weird. Let's go see how they tick. And now, let's hop inside our very own model of a plant cell. Let's start with the cell wall, the rigid outer layer of the cell. I've chosen to make it with green slime blocks to represent that famous green that we all know and love, and also these act as a wall around our cell city. Next up is the cell membrane. I've chosen to represent the cell membrane with sponge blocks because of how water acts with sponges. The sponge gets in the water and it doesn't let it go, much how the cell membrane acts with certain things that are inside the cell. Let's start with the rough endoplasmic reticulum. I've chosen to make the rough endoplasmic reticulum look like this because these ribosomes are making proteins, and then, much like in real Minecraft, when they're going into this furnace, they're modified. And then they're going from the rough ER on this magical carpet ride to the post office, the Golgi apparatus. In here, much like a post office, they can be sent a number of places, like the lysosome, the outside cell, and to the membrane. Next up, we're going to be heading down ribosome lane. And right here is our ribosome. Here's the protein making station, and I've chosen to keep the same minecart with a chest inside of it for both the rough ER and this model of a ribosome. I've chosen this design to show how different materials are made into a protein within the ribosome. And next up is our redstone power plant, the mitochondria. I've chosen to use these redstone clocks inside of the mitochondria to represent the stored power that goes from the mitochondria into a real cell. In Minecraft, the unit of power is redstone, and I thought that perfectly mirrored what goes on in a real cell. Here's the recycling plant, the lysosome. The lysosome takes old proteins and recycles them into new ones, much like what happens in a composter, which are all throughout this building. It takes old dirt and turns it into something new and more useful. Next up is the town hall and the library, the nucleus. In here are some proteins that are really found in Minecraft. Defense proteins, if you will. And here is the DNA, the knowledge that helps the cell know how to make proteins. Hey friend. Now let's head down to this municipal well, the vacuole. Here's the water fountain, and here, in this barrel, are some nutrients. And finally, here's the solar-powered diner, the chloroplast. I've chosen green again to mirror that lovely green that we all know and love, and I've chosen these solar panels to reflect the real chlorophyll that is inside of this chloroplast, what helps with photosynthesis. Well, I kind of lied. There's been something here all along that makes up the final part of this cell, and that would be the path and the leaves, representing the cytoplasm. Now this one's a little bit more complicated, but the groundwork of my cell city is within this path. It shows where everything can go and keeps everything nice and orderly. Thank you.